This comes from the director of In Bruges, and I really liked In Bruges, so I was really excited to see... Oh, wait, I have something. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Look at this. This is a cool poster. Look at that. Look at that. 7 Psychopaths. Now, In Bruges starred Colin Farrell and Brendan Gleeson, and I really enjoyed that film. I saw it on video a few years ago, and I like the style. I like the style of the gangster aspect, the really witty dialogue, and mixing it together and forming like just some really incredibly violent, funny scenes where you're laughing one minute, you're shocked the next. With this film, 7 Psychopaths, this is the same mixture: comedy, violence, characters, but this time it's centered in Hollywood. Colin Farrell is a struggling screenwriter whose best friend's played by Sam Rockwell. Sam Rockwell, oh my gosh. Who else is in this film? Abby Cornish, Christopher Walken. You just can't go wrong. No matter if it's a really bad movie, he always just brings something to it. And Woody Harrelson, Tom Waits. So the cast is exciting. The cast is big. From the moment this movie started, it just got clever. It was interesting. The dialogue was flowing. The characters felt real. And I like how it went back and forth because you learn more like who's a real psychopath and who's not. People are telling stories. Some imaginary things that have happened because the guy's writing a screenplay and I'm getting really confusing. My brain is really hurting. But watching this movie, it didn't hurt at all because I was invested in the characters, cared about them. Highly entertaining film that mixes that gangster, violent psychopath with the comedy, and it just comes together so beautifully, especially in the first 2 acts of this film. One minute I was laughing and going crazy. I was like, some of these people are literally psychopaths. Just don't know what to expect. My favorite scenes actually happen with Tom Waits, how he explains his background and where he came from. We learn about all these characters in really weird ways. Very violent, a lot of language, so just be warned. Can't handle any of that stuff, you might as well just stay home. But if you love gangster films, but you love comedy, and if you've seen In Bruges, I think you're really going to enjoy this movie. It's got the same kind of drive. Love the characters so much. I mean, I really got involved, especially Sam Rockwell. Sometimes Sam Rockwell steals this movie away. It's his movie. But I think everybody that is a central character gets something to do. And there's a lot of surprises. There's a lot of things that shocked me. I was laughing and I was like, oh my gosh, wait, what happened? Oh, is that... Oh no. You know, there was like those kind of moments. And I think the audience around me seemed to really enjoy this film. But I have to complain about one thing. In the third act, it seemed to fall apart. Now, I don't know if that was the director's intention. I didn't feel that way. I felt like the director knew what he was doing in the first 2 acts, but in the third act, it felt like he was making it up. He was going along. Now, that could have been his intentions all along. But I don't know, I felt a little cheated near the very last 20 minutes of this movie. Maybe somebody else will get it and be like, that is genius, that is genius. But for me, I felt like the first 2 acts were complete genius. One of the best written screenplays I've seen all year until the very last 20 minutes of the film. It just got really weird, and you can wait through the credits a little bit and you get a little additional scene, and that seemed like, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. I don't want to give anything away, but, you know, in a title called 7 Psychopaths, maybe you have to be a psychopath to understand everything. I don't know. It's a crazy movie. It's extremely entertaining. You have to get involved in these characters. And if you can't get involved in these characters, I don't think this is a movie that you will enjoy. For me, I just was so involved. I cared about these characters, even the ones that are just crazy. I would never want to meet in a dark alley. I would never want to hang out with them. But for 2 hours, definitely worth your time, especially if you love dialogue and you just love craziness happening on the screen. So I'm going to give 7 Psychopaths 3.5 stars. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Twitter and Facebook. And please go to WeLiveFilm.com and subscribe right here on YouTube to We Live Film. And also go to WhoYouTube.com.